Alright, so I've been having this back and forth conversation with someone on the thread from the YouTube video I made, and it's kind of about chemtrails and the person telling me that they're not real and on and on and on. What I was saying was, in my area, jets will they'll make these streaks in the sky that they don't really go away, they just widen out, and in the next few days it's like whatever they put in the sky is sort of suspended there, and the sky is pretty much just fogged. So you see that horizontal line there, followed by all this stuff right here. It's kind of what I'm talking about, and you can see where's it at? Sorry, I'm walking my dog, so I can't really use my hand to point, but you see that streak right there. It's regular jets, like, I don't know, fuel or whatever. It would disappear after a little ways. This just kind of stays there. There's like a line there, all that shit there. And tomorrow and the next day, it's gonna be cloudy. I'll try and leave the phone open for a little while, try and video some of this, so you can see it fog out, like I said. It's not easy to do with these guys. I chose my own yard, but I'm pretty much surrounded by trees. Right between those trees is kind of an example. It just sort of fogs out and looks like a paintbrush in the sky almost. The vapor or whatever it is. I call it chemtrails. Maybe I'm wrong, but whatever it is, it blankets the sky like that. And like I said, for at least a day, probably two, it's gonna be cloudy. So in fact, I'll leave the phone on that spot for a little bit and see it fog out a bit. Regular jet vapor or exhaust, whatever it is, would have disappeared shortly after leaving, but this does not. And as I've been saying, it doesn't go away. It seems to just stay almost suspended in the sky and then fogs the sky. You can see more of it down there. I was out on a little bike ride this morning. 16-mile bike ride, I should say. A bike trail by me. I could see them doing that in the sky today. I don't really carry my phone with me at all, never mind while I go biking, otherwise I would have shown sort of happening, I guess. It's a little more open over here, so I can show more of it. Yeah, there's a nice big streak in the sky. It's a little bit clearing. Actually, there's a few streaks in the sky. It's not exactly the checkerboard pattern I was describing, but there's one there, followed by all that shit. Big one there, and there's a long one there, you can see, and more of it down there. Now granted, as I said in the post, I do live kind of between two airports, one north of me and one south of me. But that still doesn't explain all this bullshit in the sky. My opinion of what it is, chemtrails, I think it's just a way of kind of blocking the sun out and having the sunlight sort of directed back out into space. Sort of as a way to cool down the planet, maybe. My best guess. But you see that line there? That will do the same thing that that did, and then all this stuff did. It's like that one there. You see it. It's like a big paintbrush in the sky. Sort of how, can't see that one very well. Kind of how that is right there. I'll come back here tomorrow and make another video, like a part 2, to show what I'm talking about. So today's Friday, August 21st. So I'll come back here tomorrow, or even later today. I can do that too. It's about 10:30 right now. I'll come back later, maybe this evening, walk my dogs again, and show the same area, what it looks like.